Greetings, Aquarius. Welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. As usual, we will get a rune, a tarot card, and another rune for each position of your divinely guided rune reading here this week. And at the end, stay tuned because we will get a card from the Dragon Path Oracle deck for that nice little message wrapping everything up at the very end. If you want more astrological information, check the description box down below. We have a couple big aspects impacting us in the sign of Aries here this week. Moving on with blessings or challenges here in your energetic recent past is the rune of Yera. This rune means year. It's nicknamed the rune of harvest. At the end of the year, you make a harvest. So you're learning lessons to apply them into the next cycle. This is endings making beginnings and beginnings making endings simultaneously, but at the same time, you're taking that breath in this liminal space. You're learning that lesson in the harvest, right? That not like a karmic lesson, but what you sow is what you reap, kind of a thing. It's cause and effect, where you're learning things, blessings or challenges here with this, as you're closing off things and beginning new things. This is clarified with the Page of Cups. Something emotionally fulfilling, kind of a message kind of comes in to kind of lend energy to this opportunity here in your recent past, giving you more of that clarity, that sense of balance, that hourglass tipped on the side here in this rune of Dagaz, the rune of day, transmutation of from night into day, day into night. This is endings making beginnings and beginnings making endings as well, in the sense of night into day, day into night. You're in the middle, this fulcrum and this balance, this zenith point, right, where everything and nothing exists simultaneously, being able to transmute to the divine inner alchemy. You have this clarity, this aha moment, right? This seems like the hourglass is tipped on its side there, and you have the infinite amount of clarity. So from this message received, that kind of brings on that closure and inspiration as well into your now. So let's see what's in the now. Your joy, your bliss, your pleasure. Yeah, something emotionally fulfilling, right? Your clan flag of success here, all those joy, pleasure, celebration kind of energies. When you reach the top of the clan flag and plant the flag at the top of the hill with your clan, what sort of energies do you feel? You feel like celebrating, you feel happy, you're smiling, you're full of joy, you're full of bliss. This is clarified with the Queen of Pentacles. So this isn't a super intuitively abundant or very stably grounded time. This is more like just being happy, like knowing that you're not fully stable yet, but you're getting there. Kind of like being kind to yourself in this transitional space, right? Moving forward in your faith, the rune of Algies, very grounded, knowing that you're divinely connected and protected here with the antlers of the elk rune here in Algies. This is very much like standing firm in your faith. Always reminded that with Algies here, that you are divinely protected and connected. Blessings or challenges with these energies here as we move along in your near futures, the rune of Bricana. Blessed new beginnings, nurturing of those new beginnings, kind of like the Empress card. It would be cool if we got that card for clarity. Being able to nurture and bless into new beginnings. So it looks like this is an unfolding that you're being gentle with yourself with, and it leads to a lot of joy, knowing that you're not fully grounded kind of yet, but you're moving forward in faith nonetheless into nurturing this new beginning. So this is like a beautiful kind of an unfolding process here for you throughout this week here, Aquarius. So Six of Swords reversed says, no, I'm going to stay put. I'm going to nurture what's here right now. I'm going to begin something like here. I'm not going to go over there and do it. I'm going to stay blessed with what's here, which is beautiful because I think that's what you're doing anyway. Because of this has just been a gentle unfolding. This is just more of that confirmation, this like final decision, you could say, where you just tend to want to just stay home and or stay around your vicinity and your spheres, right, that you're familiar with, and work with those energies into your blessed new beginnings and nurturings. like a mother's love, the familial style kind of nurturing. Being in your success in your rune of Sawilo, the sun's rune, and natural vitality and authenticity in your near future here as well, Aquarius. This is beautiful. Feeling lucky, feeling blessed, feeling successful, right? Huge nurturing going on. The sun's light shines on the birch tree to nurture it, right? A lot of nurturing going on here at home, it looks like, for you in your near future. So what is influencing you here right now? Augies, yeah, your faith. Maybe you're tested in your faith. Maybe you've been in a defensive position. Maybe you've been feeling like you've had to defend yourself a lot more recently. Or maybe you're kind of like sticking to your guns kind of energy. Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. This is all in how you're being influenced right now. This is the High Priestess reverse. You haven't been going within. You have not been doing healthy work and going within. You're kind of shaking in your faith a little bit as a result. Yeah, because you haven't been taking steps that you know you should be taking, Aquarius. So again, take those healthy steps moving forward. Listen to that divine guidance and listen to your inner High Priestess. This is clarified here with the Rune of Yera continuing in here. You're learning these lessons. You're like, what you sow is what you reap. This isn't karmic. This is very much cause and effect. This is something that was done. And as an effect, like you're kind of disconnected from your faith, it looks like. But you know that you can repair that. And you're happy about that because you received the information that you can do that. And you end up working more with like, yeah, beautiful like nurturing and beginnings here, like personally I think for yourself here, Aquarius. Let me know in the comments below how this resonates here for you. And your advice for the now is in the rune Anzus: adapt to better communication, grounded senses thereof. Don't keep score. Don't have those invisible strings attached. Be open to all types of communication, prophetic dream work, divine downloads, premonition, dreams, deja vu, spirit numbers, spirit animals, phone calls, songs on the radio, outside communication. Be able to have healthy aspects of communication when you are communicating. All of the above, Aquarius. This is your advice for right now. 9 of Pentacles clarifies here, so you can rest a little bit if you've been doing your work in healthy steps. But if you haven't, you need to be more thorough, and because you are almost to this like big kind of a fulfillment and abundance, grounding kind of secure sense of being here, Aquarius. You're almost there. But you can only really rest and coast a little bit if you've done the work. If not, you need to be more thorough. That's what this is saying, I think. So let's get this. Yeah, so Uruz is part of this. This is clarified like, okay, you have not done the work. You do need to move better, healthier steps here. Uruz is part of the High Priestess card as well. But the 9 of Pentacles card here as well in this runic tarot deck here that we usually use on the channel. So take more grounded, healthier steps moving forward, not just in what you eat or drink, but what the energies you surround yourself with, your self-talk, your self-thinking, those matter. Your conversations that you have in your head, your conversations that you have with others, the energy that you give, your presence online, your presence in what you watch, garbage in, garbage out, as they say. So you become more like the energies you surround yourself with, and you're kind of recognizing that. Take more deliberate, grounded, healthy steps moving forward. Let everything pass through the great love filter. If your answer is no to anything like, am I receiving it with love, perceiving it with love, am I taking healthier steps with love? If your answer is no to any of those, you know exactly where to go to address whatever issue that comes up here. So your outcome for this is a better sense of divine, grounded sense of flow. In the rune of Lagus, you have that grounded sense of flow in that line that goes down. That's very grounding energy, intuitive guidance here. Looking like Anzus here, but that one line, that's the intuition. This is more divine downloads and prophetic dream work, so it's coming at you from more angles. This is more just that divine connection. You get to carry that connection and divine communication here with you in your outcome. better grounded sense of flow, intuitive guidance here. Though you could be visiting a body of water as well for some ceremony or some emotional healing work. This is the Divine Feminine Healings rune, so also healing aspects of intuition and emotional aspects, nurturing as well as it comes into play. So a lot of Divine Feminine healing going on in your life and in your faith and your convictions and your emotional fulfillment and your emotional security, as it looks like here, Aquarius. So yeah, beautiful stuff here for you in the outcome. Let's see what's here. Four of Wands reversed. Interesting. So this is more of your inner work. This is more for you. This is not being selfish by any means, but this is not showing up in how are we working towards one another. This is more like a chance to review how you're working towards one another by adapting into your more emotional and intuitive self guidance and healthier steps that way first. But this isn't a time to look outwardly about what kind of work are we doing to nurture one another. This is about more of like how you're showing up for your own nurturing here, Aquarius. Okay, so let's get that last rune here. Needs, constraints, limitations, priorities being met better. Now this, as things come up, as things they arise, your priorities feel more balanced. Your wants versus your needs, right? Your limitations versus your fears feel more balanced. You feel like your needs and priorities are being met a lot easier. And it's a lot easier to make decisions as far as priorities go because you have that more grounded sense of flow. Yeah, you're not being selfish by not focusing on what other people are doing or how you're doing for other people. You're just kind of more working on yourself here. A lot of people are getting this kind of working on self kind of message here this week with this beautiful Aries kind of. Like when you initiate something here with all this Aries energy, that's a lot. It does start within first. As within, so without. Okay, take how it resonates here, Aquarius, leave what doesn't. Dragon's Path Oracle deck coming up at you right now with that message of clarity. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity does Aquarius need to hear for this week's Divinely Guided Rune reading. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity, what one card of clarity does Aquarius need to see from the Dragon Path Oracle deck. Okay, what one card of clarity does Aquarius need to see this week? You want that one? Yes, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Harmony is card number 2. This is all about balance, everybody. Harmony. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. I love this card. Let's look up this and read more about it. Harmony, this card says, is the first dragon I met. She was peeking out at me from behind a huge curtain when she first appeared. She is a quiet and considered being. She's quiet and considered being, and has a lot less brash than. She's just a lot more just gentle, a lot less brash than other dragons encountered on this journey. So she was asked about her qualities, and she replied, I am the bringer of harmony, restorative on an interpersonal level and outer global level. If you're wrestling with a problem you're unable to resolve, ask her to bring her beautiful, harmonious influences to the situation and guide you into steps you may need to take. If she has appeared to you today, she asks, what area of your life needs reviewing? What do you need to let go of, Aquarius? Is it judgments or old habits? What is it in your life that needs reharmonizing? I will assist you in taking those first steps, supporting you as you go. Take some time to sit and contemplate your life as it is, Aquarius, and look honestly at what may require changing. It may be something quite small, like a little tweak, or it could be as life-changing, or it could be something that's like a life-changing event. She goes on to say that the answers you seek all lie within you. So sit quietly, ground yourself, be present, and reflect your inner knowing under my guidance. And it will help you bring the answers to the surface for you. She reminds us that tomorrow is a new dawn and a new day, and beginning in our heart center, ripples out with positive effects. She will often appear when there has been discord or upset, and this can be personal or on a global scale. She is the harbinger of change, and her role is to bring harmony to the world. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.